It's a Western Conference battle here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, as the Mavericks look to work the home court advantage. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. You look at the Timberwolves.
Kevin, the streak has been very difficult since this team has struggled of late, and the struggles may continue. They've got a really tough challenge against this team.
And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. About a minute played so far here in the first. Vanderbilt with the block. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Doncic outside. Inside. Pass to Powell. Doncic trying to get open. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
Patrick Beverly.
And that one's good. Beverly. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Dallas. Into the lane. And it's Beverly missing.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that is back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
There's Russell with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Excelling in the pick and roll back at The Ohio State University. Russell bringing that skill along with him to the NBA. That skill travels well.
Here's Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Towns. And stolen by Russell. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Brunson with a clean look. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Timberwolves substitution. Bad Green. Jaden McDaniel.
106 left here in the opening quarter.
Malik Beasley.
Outside, Russell. Fires the three. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
One thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Down low. Dallas moving the ball around. Powell. Rebound by Okogie. Timberwolves trail by 4. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Powell. With 4 seconds on the clock. Out to Doncic. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Back to Russell. To the paint. Just 4 to shoot. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Doncic, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Beasley outside. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Beasley. Now Reid. Guarded by Powell. Second chance shot. Uses the glass to drop it in. And that ties it up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Russell with it. Guarded by Doncic. Okogie missing. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Beverly for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And so Bullock nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now Now here's Doncic. This game 26 points. Back to Powell. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Powell's got 8.
Boy, when he's in rhythm, he's a threat to score from here. Gotta D-up Powell from the mid-range.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a bet.
Pass to Bullock. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. He's got 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd, and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Here is Edwards, following the score by Dallas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And Doncic, here we go.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And Ben Gregg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brunson, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Good on the bucket. Edwards got 8.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Kept alive. Pass to Brunson. Buries it from 3-point range. Brunson's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. Sign of a skilled offensive player.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Russell fires away from way outside. Mavericks with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Now, here's Doncic. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Minnesota. They trail by 9 points. To the inside. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, really good to see Powell playing within the offense and taking quality shots and riding his hot hand.
That's tipped. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Bullock. The shot comes out, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assisted by.
That's 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And good that time.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Kevin, everybody's dissecting Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
To the paint. Here's Powell. Out to Doncic. Tries again. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
That's the free fly. Mavericks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Doncic. Can't cash in from close range.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Second team foul.
And McDaniels, a bit of a project, but physically, he can do it all.
Greg, I think he's got a chance to be an outstanding defender. I mean, actually, an all-league caliber defender. He can block shots. He can get steals. He can defend multiple positions. And I think he's got great speed at both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. To the middle. Here's Powell. Reed with the block. They get the rebound. Pass to Bullock. Here's Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Timberwolves trail by 3. Beasley into the lane. Good. Beasley's got his third bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, we're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Dallas ball.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Now, here's Bullock. He's got 8. Shot clock at 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Timberwolves ball.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. .103 left in the third quarter of the game. And he drives in. The shot's good from Brunson.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Now, here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
That's on D'Angelo Russell.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
Here is Russell. He has 7. Okogie misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We're seeing it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Rebound by Okogie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Timberwolves substitution.
Also inside. 1 second left. No good. Oh, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of up. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic looking it over. Inside. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
D'Angelo Russell.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Down low. Here's Powell. They get it back to the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. It's blocked.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Back to Doncic. He takes it in, and Doncic throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight show is going to pain them even more.
Patrick Beverly.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He got on these guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
D'Angelo Russell.
And no help on that one. Towns, long strides, get all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And here is Doncic. 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Minnesota ball.
So looking it over. Beverly for 3. And they'll get another chance. Stolen by Brunson. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Timberwolves ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. From downtown, pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Beverly. Russell with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
rookies coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Timberwolves ball.
And the Mavericks call time here.
All right, rookies come on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Timberwolves ball.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, he never seems to get rattled. He's got a very calm, steady demeanor about himself. D'Angelo making it look easy.
Timberwolves ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Stolen by Bullock. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth.
Timberwolves ball.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Timberwolves trail. Russell from long range. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. The time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Outside Russell to take the lead. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Minnesota ball.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Timberwolves ball.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Drives to the hoop. No one near Edwards as he lets it block. Oh, and they take the lead.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
That'll be a 5-second call.
If you're in late, then they padlocking your door up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money, hugging the tummy. Nothing was that Brooklyn borough is thorough over bangles. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed in your block again just to make all that blur. I can't believe I made it. Like that's supposed to be sterile, but here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses and purses, stress